Namaste, welcome to day 8. Today we're going to be focusing on loosening up through the hips, really feeling that in our glutes too. So let's stand tall, remember to breathe using your Ujjayi breath. Let's start with our legs about 3 to 4 feet distance apart. Place your hands on your hips, and as we inhale, just push your hips to one side, push them forward, over to the other side, back and round. So we're just warming up, loosening up here through our hip flexors. Try not to lock out your knees too tight, otherwise you might start to hurt around your kneecaps. So be loose, breathing in and breathing out. Keep the chest lifted. 2 more times in this direction. And then we're going to go the other way. So forward, to the side, back and round. So it's a full circle with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep that chest lifted. Breathe as deeply as you can. Start to warm up through those hips. Breathing deep. 2 more times. Lovely. And now bring your feet together. What we're going to do here is stand tall, ground through your feet. You can place your hands on your hips. Take the weight of your body over into the left leg. Inhale, bring the right knee up. Activate your Mula Bandh. Keep the hands on the hips. And we're going to open up through our right leg. You can hold it here, or you can take your hand and hold it on the kneecap. Hold it on the kneecap and just lift it up slightly, opening up here. Keep the chest lifted, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring it back and change legs. Weight over to the right side. Inhale, lift up the left. Exhale, open up the hip. You can either hold it here, use your hand to support you to open a little bit further. Another breath in. Exhale. Bring that leg back to the center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, open up. You can take the hand on the knee if you want and lift it up slightly. You can even open it up a little bit more if you can, drawing the energy up from the base, actually from the sole of your foot to the base of your spine, to your chest and higher. One more breath. And as you exhale, bring that leg down. Let's do the same with the other leg. Transfer the weight, stand tall. Inhale. Hand on your knee if you like to open up. Good. Breathe. Exhale. Open a little more if you can. Deep breath in and out. One more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring that leg down. Let's come down onto the floor to do the butterfly pose. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Now, your feet might be a little bit further ahead, but the aim is to try and bring the feet as close to our groin as we can. You may need to take your hand, pick up the flesh around your bottom, and then ground through your seating bones. Lift up through your chest, push your elbows back slightly. Try and get those heels a little bit closer towards you. Your hands can stay here above your ankles, or you can interlock and place them under your feet. Now let's begin to move these legs up and down. Close the eyes, relax your jaw. You can either have your thumbs pushing your big toes together so your soles of your feet stay together. As you close your eyes, use your imagination. See yourself as a beautiful butterfly. Your thighs are the wings, and you're moving faster and faster, flying around a beautiful garden. When we think about using our imagination, our creative minds, it takes away the thought of the actual asana or the exercise or any tension that you might be breathing through. So I hope you are breathing. Just a few more seconds. Let those knees come up. Gravity will pull them back down. Chest is lifted. Elbows towards the hips. A few more seconds. And now start to slow it down. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, be still. And then push your knees towards the ground. Take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale, push those knees, stretching through those inner thighs, through those hips. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, push the knees as far down as you can, as if I'm coming over and I'm just pushing, gently of course, your knees towards the ground. Well done. Take your hands, give your inner thighs a little tap, and let's come into a tabletop on your hands and knees. Shoulders are away from your ears. Make sure that your knees are in line with your hips, shoulders are in line with your wrists. Take a moment, inhale, lift your chest, your chin, and exhale, tuck your chin in. Come back into a flat back. Tuck the toes under. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, push your bottom all the way towards the heels. Shoulders away from your ears. Do that one more time. Breathe in. Push your shoulders down, your bottom towards your heel. Now tuck your chin in. Take another breath. And then lift the knees to come into your inverted V, a downward dog. Just take a moment, walk it out. You can literally walk your feet closer together. And then come into stillness. Try to bring your heels towards the floor. Shoulders are away from your ears as if the crown wants to come towards your thumbs. From here, we're going to inhale. Take the right leg as high up as we can. Bring the heel towards the bottom. And take your right foot over the left hip for a moment. Lifting up your right knee. Looking over your left shoulder if you can. Otherwise, you can look straight down. Hold it here. Strong through your left leg. Let it be as straight as you can. Breathe in, try and lift that right knee a little bit more. The foot's coming over slightly. It's a beautiful stretch through the hips here. And then on your next inhalation, bring your hips in line with the floor. We're going to take our right knee all the way towards the right wrist and the right foot towards the left wrist. Slide your left leg back, lift up the knee so the toenails touch down. And from here we lift up your chest. Be centered. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your chest and fold forward, coming down nice and slow. You can either make a pillow with your hands here, let your forehead touch down, or if you prefer, you can take your hands forward. Hold it here for 5 long, deep breaths. Rotate your left hip towards the mat. And it's about letting go. Breathe. Breathe into the whole of your right hip, into your glute. Try and surrender. Let go of any tightness. Relax your jaw too. 2 more breaths. And to come out, we take a breath in, bring the hands in line with our knees, lift up through the chest, tuck the toes off the back, left leg, and then we push into our left leg to reach up with that right leg one more time, and then bring that right leg down. Left leg goes up, stretch it, left heel comes towards you, then we take the left foot over the right hip. If you can, look over your right shoulder. You might be able to see your foot. Think about lifting up your left knee. And keep this foot nice and relaxed. There should be no tension. It's as if it wants to come all the way to the floor. That's a rock star pose, which is really fun. Maybe in another class. 1 more breath. And then come back to the center. Take a breath in, straighten up the leg, and then bring that left knee towards the left wrist and the foot towards the right. Inhale, lift up. Make sure that you're aligned. Good. Breathing in. If you like, you can take your arms up and fold. Otherwise, use the floor to help you come down with the chest lifted. Forehead resting. Rotate your right hip towards the mat and hold it here for 5 breaths. Melt through your hips. Think about this hip rotating towards the ground. Breathing deeply. As you exhale, feel like you're just melting towards the ground. Your hands can be forward to really melt with the ground, connecting your magnetic field to Mother Earth's magnetic field. Now this is a beautiful exercise, this asana, that you can hold for either 3 or 4 minutes if you have more time. But what we're going to do is come out by bringing our hands either side of our knees. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, tuck the back toes under, push into your hands to lift up that left leg high as you can. And then come back into your inverted V, your downward dog, and then drop the knees to the floor. Let the knees go out slightly, lift up the toes, and sink back and rest for a moment in child's pose. Now please go ahead and continue with some Surya Namaskars. See you tomorrow.